Everyone is losing their minds because big-time Zlatan Ibrahimovic is back, and I'm not going to lie. Konami knows exactly what they're doing. The moment this card was announced, people started asking the same question. Should I spend my coins? And honestly, I think this is one of the easiest packs for Konami to sell because it's not just any striker. It's Zlatan Ibrahimovic, one of the most iconic footballers ever, and one of the few players whose name alone is enough to make people open the coin shop. The crazy part is that this is actually the first time Konami has brought this big-time Ibrahimovic back. That alone makes the pack feel special. A lot of players missed him the first time, and now they finally have another chance. But the real question is whether this card is actually worth it, or if people are about to spend coins mostly because of nostalgia. Let's look at the stats. 110 overall, Fox in the box, phenomenal finishing and willpower. On paper, that already sounds ridiculous. Then you see 98 attacking awareness, 96 finishing, 97 kicking power, 95 physical contact, 91 speed, and 93 acceleration, and you immediately understand what this card is built for. This is not a dribbling striker. This is a striker that wants to get into the box, hold off defenders, and absolutely destroy the net. The 98 attacking awareness is probably my favorite part of the card. That's elite. A striker with 98 awareness is constantly making dangerous runs, finding space between defenders and being available for through balls and crosses. In eFootball, awareness is one of the most important striker stats, and Zlatan has almost the maximum you could realistically ask for. Then there's 96 finishing combined with phenomenal finishing, and that's where this card becomes scary. Difficult shots become much more reliable, awkward angles become less of a problem, and Zlatan is going to score goals that other strikers simply miss. Add 97 kicking power and every shot feels like it's hit with maximum force. Long shots, first-time finishes, volleys, and powerful strikes inside the box should all be elite with this card. The 95 physical contact is another huge advantage. This is classic Zlatan. He can shield the ball, hold off center backs, and create space for himself even when defenders are right on top of him. In a game where strong defenders are everywhere, having a striker who can physically compete with them is incredibly valuable. What surprised me the most is actually the pace. 91 speed and 93 acceleration is very good for a striker with this much physicality. He's not Mbappe, but he's also not a slow target man. He has enough speed to stay relevant in the current meta, especially when combined with his awareness and strength. Now here's where I have to be brutally honest. I don't think this card is trying to reinvent Zlatan. It's trying to give you exactly what people want from a big-time Ibrahimovic card. A powerful fox-in-the-box striker with elite awareness, elite finishing, huge physical contact, and enough speed to keep up with the game. And honestly, Konami probably made the right decision. If they changed him too much, people would complain that he doesn't feel like Zlatan anymore. The question is whether he's worth your coins. If you already have an elite physical striker, I don't think this is a must-spin card. He is incredible, but he isn't introducing some completely new mechanic or playstyle that we've never seen before. He's an elite version of a classic striker profile. But if you've always wanted Zlatan, this is a completely different conversation. I already know a lot of players are going to spin for him, regardless of the stats, because it's Zlatan Ibrahimovic. And I honestly understand that. Some cards are bigger than the meta. Some cards are about using players you actually enjoy. Zlatan is one of those players, and this is also where I think Konami deserves both credit and criticism. They know exactly how to make people spend money. They don't always need to release a completely broken new card. Sometimes they just need to bring back a legendary player that people missed the first time. Ronaldo, Messi, Neymar, Zlatan, these are players that carry massive nostalgia, and nostalgia is one of the strongest things you can sell in a football game. So my final verdict is this. Big-time Zlatan is absolutely elite. 98 awareness, 96 finishing, 97 kicking power, and 95 physical contact make him one of the strongest fox-in-the-box strikers in eFootball. He will score goals, bully defenders, and feel incredibly satisfying to use. But I also think a lot of people are going to spend coins on this pack simply because it's Zlatan. And Konami knows that better than anyone. If you're looking for a dominant center forward who can finish almost everything inside the box, this card is fantastic. But if you're expecting a completely new version of Ibrahimovic that changes the entire meta, I don't think that's what this card is.